Snacks and games and laughs galore. We bring fun straight to your door. Pop culture, talk and trivia, history and new video games. Movies, music, wrestling too. Sports and stories just for you. Every week a brand new show. Come along, it's time to go. Soapbox or dashboard, oh hey. We're here to brighten up your day. Grab a snack and take a seat. Let's dive in, the fun's complete.
Hey everyone, and welcome into episode 29 of the Soapbox Smorgasbord podcast. The episode name for this episode is Can I Pet That Squirrel? We are your host. I am Jason.
That's a good title.
What's your name? That way they know.
Oh, yeah. My name's Ray.
And
What's up?
we're going to do some snacks that are not related to pets. And then
We're
are
not eating squirrels.
No.
We're not eating squirrels.
No, and then we are going to do a best of the best of some of the TV and movie pets that we kind of grew up seeing and knowing. First thing that we are going to try, because I'm kind of thirsty because it's kind of hot out, is these Olipop Barbie Peaches and Cream. I
Ooh,
got us each a can.
a Barbie brand.
Yeah. Well, I guess I have a dog named Peaches, so this is kind of
Peaches.
related.
Oh, nice and fresh.
I don't get the cream or the peach. It just tastes carbonated and sweet. Oh, a little bit of peach flavor after.
It's so carbonated right now.
Mm-hmm. I don't get any defined flavor.
It's like not until like after,
Yeah,
once the fizz goes down.
that's okay. Not the worst thing I've ever drank,
It
but
wouldn't be my go-to, but I mean, yeah, it's not bad.
I'm kind of disappointed though. Most of the Olipops I like a lot better.
And I feel like my daughter would love this because it's Barbie.
To kind of go, so to kind of go with the peach theme, I guess. If any of you paid attention to our Facebook, YouTube, any of that, I made these chicken legs they marinated in jalapenos and peaches, and then I wrapped it in bacon that had been setting overnight in brown sugar and pecans. And so I didn't taste test one of these earlier. I also did take the drippings off of both the bacon and the chicken and made a barbecue sauce that I did cook it. So no, we're not going to get sick from salmonella. But yeah, here's what these chicken
Oh
legs
my
look
God.
like. Ooh,
Oh my
careful, it's all
gosh.
juicy.
It is juicy. Holy cow.
Give these a try. The bacon's kind of
It's-
falling off of
It
it.
smells delicious.
So I'm going to try the bacon first without the barbecue sauce. And instantly, so much brown sugar and pecans.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
It's not super crispy, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be super crispy for me.
You'd probably have to like throw it on the grill for that.
Yeah, or broil it or...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try it with the barbecue sauce. That sauce is so good. And I did try the sauce earlier, I guess.
What did you name the sauce?
I don't know. It's
unnamed.
yeah, it's got tomato paste.
There
It's
you
got,
go, guys. Submit your names.
it's got peach. It's got bacon juice in it. It's got jalapeno juice in it. It's got pecans, brown sugar. I don't know.
It's so sweet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Time for the piece of the chicken. You can smell a little bit of jalapeno, but not much. Pull your
It's not
mic in.
killer. It's not killer. It's good.
Yeah, it's not spicy, but it's got a jalapeno flavor.
Yeah, you can definitely taste like the aroma of it.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting any of the peach flavor, so maybe I need to inject it next time. Mm-hmm. It's so good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
I
you
think the
want
habanero, like
jalapeno.
the jalapeno flavor of it. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. If you want to know how to make it, you got to go watch the video.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's good.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to get the recipe.
Well, go back and watch the video. I always feel awkward eating like meat off of a bone
Oh,
when people are watching because there's always that
not
like.
me. Dude. I'm an animal.
Well,
Like I will go ham.
I'm saying like on the podcast, like it just
Oh,
because it feels weird because like the meat if it gets stuck to the bone, then you look like
you're
a.
"Ah."
You're like, hold on.
Not me.
I like it.
The brown sugar fused really well with the jalapeno.
Mhm.
So like, it's
I am
just
going to put
it's all the
another one
flavors
on
all
my.
at once. I can't really taste the peach though.
No, but that's fine.
I think the tomato just overpowered it.
Oh no, I can't taste the peach in the
On the
on the
sauce?
chicken.
Oh, it's in the chicken too.
Mhm. I guess you can taste a little bit of it, but not as much as the brown sugar and pecans.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Still eating on that?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say that's the tough part about doing this, because sometimes when we finally do get time to do this, you're already hungry.
Yeah, I was kind of starving.
The bacon is good. Like I said, it's not as crispy as I hoped it would be. I got a little bit of leftovers for lunch, and I know I got to take. My wife was the taste tester, and she told me ahead of time that it was good, so I had to believe her.
It's not bad.
Mm-mm.
I like it. The sauce is good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can taste the jalapeno, and but it's not like too hot where you're like, oh.
Yeah. I don't want something that's overpowering.
No, it's just the flavor of the jalapeno.
Mm-hmm. I would eat it again.
This peaches and cream
Yeah,
Barbie.
it's okay.
It's not bad. I'm getting more of a peach flavor now. It's like after you drink it a little while, it
Yep.
comes in.
Okay. I am done with the chicken. Okay. So our next little snack is this fancy Serrada Estrella. That look right?
Yeah.
And it is from Nomada Chocolates, and this is imported from Portugal. And this is tropical milk
Portugal.
chocolate. I'm not quite sure what that means. All I know is Ray picked up this brick from was it Home Goods?
Yeah.
Yeah. Home Goods. So a lot of people don't do it. But like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and
World Market.
World Market,
Yeah.
they kind of have. Oh my gosh!
It's like almond bark. Jeez,
That's huge.
it's gigantic.
Mm,
It's good,
I
but how
just
is it? How is it tropical?
maybe it's like where the ingredients are from. I mean, it mainly just tastes like a rich milk chocolate to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's not bad
Mm-mm.
at all. That'd be good to melt down and
Make some candies out of it.
okay, so ingredients: milk chocolate, whole milk powder, cocoa mass, whey powder, some fancy stuff, natural vanilla flavor,
Some fancy stuff.
passion fruit with seeds, pineapple, and mango.
Didn't
Okay,
get
so that's
any-
what makes it
I didn't
tropical. I
get
didn't get any of
passion.
that,
Yeah,
but
maybe it's deeper into the bar.
I mean,
Let's eat the whole thing.
That that was a quarter of the bar. I mean, that we just split. I mean, that was a big chunk. And
That was thick too, dude.
yeah, that's a little bit too much chocolate for me at once.
There you go. Now I got the seed.
All right.
So like a little bit.
Next thing we are going to try is Clancy's Kettle Chips. Everything but the bagel. Sounds good. My wife is a huge everything bagel fan, so
Everything baked.
I'm sure the rest of this bag will venture to my house because I checked the other day and they do not have this anymore at Aldi.
Listen for the crunch.
It tastes like everything bagel
Yeah, it does.
in the
That's
form of
great.
a chip. That's actually really good. Now you basically just need like the cream cheese
Yeah.
that they would put on a bagel to dip this in.
I'm gonna try this with the barbecue sauce. Not a bad combo.
Yeah. I feel like you lose the everything bagel flavor though.
Mm-hmm.
It just tastes like a chip dipped in barbecue sauce. But yeah. Oh, I don't know. I've got a sweet over here, but I feel like that chocolate kind of outdid it.
Dude, that chocolate was so sweet.
So we're gonna skip that for now. We might come back to it. But yeah, I kind of want to, before we get to our best of the best, I kind of want to talk a little bit about, some of the pets that we've had. Each of us have had. The first pet that I kind of remember was a little dog that we had, and I think it was a Yorkie mix, and I think its name was Winston when I was a little kid. And then we also had two Great Danes, Ace and Domino, and I don't remember a whole lot about them. I know in a home movie we've got I go up to the fence to kind of look at them, and then they keep poking their nose through and knocking me on my butt. And then we had a cat named George, the black cat, and I guess my dad and mom brought it home in the tiniest little shoebox, and that cat about got killed, and then it went on a rampage and got revenge, and I don't know, like that cat should have died about 100 times over and somehow survived. And yeah. What about you? What was your first pet you remember?
I'm looking up dog breeds right now, and I'm trying to figure out what the name of it was. I know it was a terrier, but I'm trying to remember if it was like one of those like
What it looked like?
it was gray. It was gray. It had like really fuzzy. Oh, maybe it was kind of like that.
Was that
Airedale Terrier?
I don't know. What was his name and what
His
was
name
it
was
like?
Toby.
Toby.
Yeah, Toby.
Nice.
Oh man, he was great. He was fun.
Toby seems to be a popular dog name.
Toby.
So does I mean, Spot's a popular one. Fido.
My second dog was Shadow.
I remember Shadow.
I called him that though because I didn't know what to call him, and then he just followed me everywhere. So I was like, okay, he's Shadow.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've had a wide variety of pets. I've had a miniature horse for a little while. I had an alligator for a very short while. I had turtles on numerous occasions. Fish.
I think I had a bearded dragon for a while.
We've got a bearded dragon now. We've got parrots. We've got pigeons.
I saw a lady. We went to the concert in the park that they do on Wednesdays. I saw a lady there, and she had a bearded dragon on a leash.
On a harness on her shoulder.
Yeah, and I'm
There's
just like, what?
There's several people that walk
like, I
around
didn't know
Lawrence
you
like
could
that. Yeah,
do that. I didn't know they made harnesses that small.
we have a couple people here in Lawrence that walk around, or that have baby kangaroos, and when they come into town, they bring them. Well,
I want to see one.
They're because of the age they are,
It's
they have to be
Joey.
they have to be carried in a pouch.
In a pouch.
And it's a lot of for a lot of their health, mental and physical.
Yeah.
So people will carry them, and I've seen it on more than one occasion. I've seen them in the grocery store. I've seen them out at one of the ball fields before, and then also, of course, the pet store. But yeah, I mean, probably my oddest pet that I've ever had was probably the alligator, and I just impulse got it. And
what did you feed it?
A goldfish.
Goldfish.
Yeah.
Oh
it was small. It was maybe about an 8 or 10 inch alligator. It was little.
But you went to the pet store and it was like, yeah, I need some goldfish.
Just got feeder
okay.
fish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they're like these ones.
We had it for a very short while. The place where we were renting basically said that they only allow caged animals, and alligators were one of the few exceptions for the caged animals because they had somebody they had somebody that had one, and the cage fell over, shattered all over the ground, and someone was doing maintenance checks or something like air filters or something like that, and the alligator had glass in it and had attacked either cat or dog or something.
Oh my god!
In the apartment when they walked in to do the maintenance check, and so yeah, they were basically like anything but that. And so I took it back to the place where I got it and traded it in for little bitty turtles, and yeah, so that was the weirdest pet I've ever had. For those of you that personally know me, I do kind of have a zoo. I've got a menagerie of chickens, ducks, pot-bellied pigs.
I had a few birds. That was about it.
See, like you've been on the lighter.
I have a cat now.
Mm-hmm.
Boots.
That cat hates me.
Oh, she's a bitch.
Yeah, you can say it.
Yeah,
you can say it.
She's a bitch.
I was gonna say we're not it. We have explicit content.
Yeah, there is
explicit.
This is explicit. Don't let your children listen to this unless they like the sounds of us eating.
Yeah, I mean,
in which case you might talk to your child.
Now, I see videos all the time of people with like wild animals where they'll show them out in the wild, and I keep thinking to myself, like, if that thing would sit still, I would pet it. And there's a lot of things that,
if that bear would not jump up and bite my arm off.
Someone had videos of baby bobcats playing on their back porch here in Lawrence today.
Oh my god!
And I was like, man, like, you know how tempting that is. Like,
you just go out there and
what's one more cat?
What's one more cat? Let it in. Yeah.
Until its mom saw us, and then we'd be dead.
Like,
not dead, but I don't know.
You'd be pretty tore up.
Yeah, I don't know
A
if I've
bobcat?
ever heard of anyone getting killed
No,
by a bobcat,
you could
but
probably fight it off. It might run away, but like,
I think you could scare it off until you're talking about messing with its babies.
yeah, if you're threatening its like
Yeah.
offspring, then they're like, like
And then
no mercy.
you know, like I've done the possum. I didn't keep one as a pet, but like I've picked up and rescued baby possums, baby birds. Like
You should tell the story about when you rescued the turtle.
oh, shut up. Well, okay, so there's been actual times where I've rescued turtles, and
Yeah,
like
you know,
we rescued a giant
they
snapping
can't
turtle
run
that
across
was
the road. I mean,
yeah.
help them out.
We got a giant snapping turtle out of the road that was probably a good like I don't know 65 pounds. and
What are the ones with the big like beaks? Is that
that's the snapping
snapping
turtles
turtles?
with the kind of spiky tail.
Yeah, he had this really spiky tail, and then
Mhm.
he had like the real sharp claws.
Mhm.
Is there a specific name like snapping alligator?
So there's
snapping
two
turtle?
different kinds. A lot of people think that they find alligator snapping turtles, and they're usually just the common snapping turtle. Alligator snapping turtles are a lot harder to find.
Yeah.
And they have a defined look to them.
It's
and
their shell, isn't it?
it's more elongated,
Yeah,
if I remember
okay.
right, and has more spikes to it.
Yeah.
But I myself have found baby alligator snapping turtles, and I had that confirmed by wildlife rehabber and also Department of Wildlife officer.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, either one of them's gonna suck if you run into them the wrong way. But,
Oh yeah, you gotta know how to pick them up like
Yeah.
right by the sides, because like if they get you, like because they can turn their neck too, and you're like, whoa.
somewhat, yeah,
And their claws are sharp as shit.
yeah. But yeah, I've seen some people get tore up by them, and you know, as tempting as it is to you know, take baby wildlife out of nature because you know they're cute, they're cuddly, you know, for now. It's as definitely advised against. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
You know, if you're trained, you know what you're doing, and you're actually rescuing rather than I found this baby bird that happens to be in a nest in a tree. What do I do? And you know, leave it alone. But yeah, I don't know. What's kind of your dream pet?
My dream pet?
Mhm.
A dog.
Any dog?
Just a
Just
dog.
I-
Want a dog.
See,
But my daughter's allergic. She
I'm
can't. She can't be around dogs.
know. I'm kind of spoiled with what we have. I would like either a flying squirrel or a sugar glider.
Oh, I want a monkey.
But no, you don't. No, you don't. It sounds cool. I know
I
people
just
that
don't
have
want to
had
deal with
them.
poop.
You don't want to do poop is the least of the worries.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
They bite, they claw,
Ow.
they don't listen.
It's just a toddler then. What
so-
the hell?
So I had
Two of
a
those.
yeah, no. I had a guy reach out to me. His father had passed, and he had a it wasn't a capuchin. I think it was a tamarin, or it was a small primate.
Oh.
And basically he had it clicker trained. Basically he would click this clicker, and the monkey would know to go to its cage and pull the
Oh.
door shut. It would use its litter box. He had it like 20 some years or 15 or something like that, and only had a very few accidents, and that was when it was young. But yeah, certain numbers of clicks meant different things. When the monkey was tired, it would come up and crawl up his pants, and give him a peck on his cheek, and then it would go shut itself in its cage and go into its bed.
Oh, wow.
And
That's pretty impressive.
they offered it to me because at one point, for some reason, my name got thrown onto a forum for rescue for parrots, and I don't know how. I didn't put it there, but I did learn the hard way that if your name gets on one of those lists, people think you rescue everything.
Yeah.
And I have been offered caimans. I have been offered ostriches, peacocks.
Oh my God, peacocks. Really?
Yes, and just about anything else you can think of that, exotic or domestic pets.
Where are peacocks naturally found?
I don't know. Africa, South America.
Huh.
I don't know. But
I'll
no,
look that up
these were people's pets basically, and then they lived in areas where they couldn't technically have them,
And they were like,
yeah. And so yeah, outside of that type of stuff,
That's when you just flush it. No,
I'd like to have.
Can't flush a peacock.
I'd like to eventually get out in the country where we can have stuff like miniature horses, Highland cattle. I want as far as a regular everyday animal. I want a bull terrier.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Is that
Spud
Spuds
McKenzie?
Yeah,
Yep.
there you go. Party
But,
dog.
Yeah. So now that we've kind of talked about our own pets and pets that we want, let's talk about some pets.
Wait, we never finished the turtle story.
No, we're not going to finish the story.
Finish
There
the
is no story.
turtle.
It's for another episode. We're pressed for time, Ray. Shut up.
What do you mean time? We control the show.
Shut up.
Wait, I need markers.
It's
Oh,
right
it
there.
is.
All right. I'm going to let you go first.
Okay, we got up here in this corner, we got Petey from Little Rascals versus, is that Perry?
Yeah.
From Phineas and Ferb.
Perry the Platypus.
Oh my God.
I wasn't a huge Phineas and Ferb fan. I think it was kind of more when I was a little bit older.
Yeah, that was really more like, I don't think my daughter even wants that.
I remember watching, that was done before your daughter. Well, I think it's still on. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I grew up watching Little Rascal reruns, but the movie came out and was super popular when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I gotta say Petey.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I say Petey.
All right.
Okay.
Over here on my side, I have Lassie versus Figaro from Pinocchio.
Oh man. Everybody remembers
Lassie. I gotta go Lassie.
Yeah.
I remember all the I think it was it Family Guy or Simpsons that made fun of it, like
Family Guy did it a lot.
like Lassie, or what's wrong, girl? Timmy's in the well, like just. And I can't remember what it was. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'll go.
Lassie found a lot of kids in the wells.
Lassie, yeah.
Like, you think they would learn to cover up the well?
Either that
Come on.
either that or Buffalo Bill's running loose in whatever
Oh
little
my
town.
God.
You puts the lotion on, it gets the hose again.
We should have a villains.
We've
villains
done a villains one.
Yeah.
But there's so many that it's one of those things that we'll revisit, just
Yeah.
like
We'll have to
horror
redo
movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All
right, so over here we got, is it Tigger?
Tiger.
Oh, from Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
And then Sven from Frozen.
I
reindeer.
love Brady Bunch, but I don't feel like Tiger was a super important part of the show.
It was just the pet.
Whereas Finn is kind of like a little sidekick.
Dude, Sven is
he
really important.
Yeah, I feel like
he's a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so is Tiger, but yeah, I like Sven more.
Yeah. Sven.
All right. Airbud versus Faulkner. Never ending story. I'm trying to remember.
Oh my God. The weird bearded dog.
Yeah.
I can't look at that dog. It gives me nightmares.
So if Airbud would have ended with just Airbud,
It's like
I'd
Airbud
say Airbud.
2 and
But
3
now
and
there's
4.
Airbud 37 and Air Buddies and I don't know. There's an Airbud
Airbuds.
spinoff where he's a drug
I think
dealer in the
there's-
hood or something like that.
Airbud. What happened to you? I sell Airbuds.
Get a load of this air. Yeah, I gotta go with
I
Faulkner.
only buy my bud from
Yeah.
Airbud.
Faulkner.
No, that one gives me nightmares, dude.
You want Airbud?
Yeah.
Okay, spin it. Spin it. I know someone's gonna shoot me. It's been forever. Oh yeah.
God damn it.
I was gonna say it's been forever since I've seen it. All
I think
right.
it is Faulkner.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we got Old Yeller versus what is it?
Spot the Dragon
Spot the Dragon.
from the Munsters.
I don't remember that at all.
They had a dragon named Spot. Every once in a while you see his tail, but mainly they opened up that door and then yeah.
Spot the Dragon.
And they got mad or like they'd get on to him because he'd eat like
It's been so long since I've seen an episode of
door-to-door
Munsters.
salesmen and stuff.
Yeah.
I love the Munsters, but I gotta say Old Yeller. Like it was
Oh,
classic.
that's classic.
I cried. That movie was so sad when we were kids.
Don't shoot the dog.
Yeah, poor Yeller. Old Yeller, come back, Yeller. Best doggone dog in the world. I think that's how that goes. Sorry, I'm out of tune. Flipper, the dolphin,
Flipper.
versus the bear Ben from Grizzly Adams.
I don't remember that.
It's I don't know. Flipper stands out more to me. The old show as well as also the movie with Paul Hogan back from the 90s.
Yeah,
I got to say Flipper if
Yeah.
you got to argue. Okay.
Flipper.
All right.
Okay, so we got Hobbs from Calvin and Hobbes and Pegasus from Hercules.
Ooh,
I love
that's
Pegasus.
tough. So Hercules is one of my favorite Disney movies. Like that and Aladdin, and outside of that, everything else I could, do without almost.
Yeah, but
as far as the
classic comics.
classic, but Calvin and Hobbes is
how
classic
long have they
too.
been around? Like they've been going strong for a while.
I don't know.
But Pegasus is like a really good character because it's like
do
it
we
has
flip
its-
it
they have its
or
own
do we flip it
personality.
or do you have one that you like more?
I like Pegasus.
I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Pegasus win.
Yep. All right. Pascal from Tangled, the little chameleon, versus Appa, that like horned
Oh,
thing from Avatar.
the weird thing from Avatar.
Yeah.
Ugh. Pascal
mean-
was the little lizard, right?
Yeah. I kind of like Appa. I thought it was cool looking.
It was cool looking, but I like Pascal.
All right, we're spinning. And see, I wasn't even a huge Avatar fan. I just thought it was a cool looking thing. Ooh.
Oh, is it rock
Paper,
scissors?
rock, scissors.
Okay.
Paper, rock, scissors. No.
Okay.
Paper, rock, scissors, shoot.
Dang it.
Paper, rock, scissors, shoot.
Ah! Thought he was gonna throw scissors.
All right. Appa. And I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. So shoot me.
You're like it's Apa. Okay, we got Babe, the blue ox.
Uh-huh.
Wait, wasn't
Paul
Babe?
Bunyan, Babe the Blue Ox.
Oh, I'm thinking Babe the pig.
No. That one's
That's another one though.
different. Yeah.
Versus Dino, right? Dino
Mm-hmm.
from Flintstones.
Dino.
Dino.
Man,
Dude, I love that dinosaur from
Flintstones.
He
I
was
grew
like
up on
always sticking his
Flintstones.
head into the window and stuff.
I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the movie Tall Tale?
No.
Where I think it was Jonathan Taylor Thomas. His parents,
Oh,
so
God.
his parents were trying to, his dad was about to lose the farm and he ran away and fell asleep in a boat. And in his dream, the boat started drifting off. And then he met like John Henry, Pecos Bill, Paul Bunyan,
Oh my god.
Calamity Jane, and all that.
Oh my
and
god.
went on an adventure. And Babe the Blue Ox was in it. That's, even though we grew up with that as kind of like folklore type stuff.
Yeah.
I do gotta say the fondest memory of Babe the Blue Ox comes from that movie. But I grew up on Flintstones. I gotta say Dino.
Yeah, Dino. Sweet.
All right, this one we're probably gonna butt heads on. Gary the Snail versus Abu from Aladdin.
Oh, Gary the Snail.
No, I gotta
Really?
say Abu. Yep, we were spinning it.
All right.
I knew we were gonna spin that.
Well, it's
Nope,
on
go
your
ahead.
side.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm not a big SpongeBob fan. Spin again.
Spin again.
Do 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 do. Paper, rock, scissors.
All right.
All right. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot.
Sorry, Gary. I tried.
Boo. There we go.
All right. Now we have Salem the cat.
From
Is it
Sabrina.
Sabrina.
Mhm.
Versus Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Zero.
Zero, really?
Yeah.
That dog is pretty cool.
Yep. I gotta say Zero.
It's like a skeleton dog.
He's a ghost dog.
Is he a ghost dog?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
All right. Beethoven versus Elliot from Pete's Dragon.
Beethoven. I love Beethoven. That big old Saint Bernard. He's shakes.
We already let Falconer through. Let's. You know what? We're spinning it. Pete's Dragon's great.
Oh shit.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Wait,
Hold on.
we were off.
Okay. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot.
Damn it.
All right. I guess
He
we're
threw
going
scissors
Pete.
again. Who throws the scissors twice in a row? This guy.
Yeah.
All right, we got Snoopy versus Totoro.
Snoopy.
But what's Totoro from?
My Neighbor Totoro. The
I
big, like, bunny looking round thing. Oh my gosh. I know you know. It's gray, has the ears. It's an anime. It's a Studio
I'd have to
Ghibli
see a
or
picture.
Ghibli,
I'd
however
have
it's
to see a
pronounced.
picture. Definitely Snoopy though.
Yeah, Snoopy. Mushu from Mulan versus Garfield.
The little dragon. Yeah. Oh, I love Mushu. That was Eddie Murphy.
I gotta say Garfield though, because I feel like Mushu's not as much of a pet as he was a mentor.
He was a spirit guide.
Yeah. Garfield,
Garfield.
all that lasagna. Ooh, I haven't seen the new movie yet. I heard it's
There's a
good.
new Garfield movie?
Uh-huh.
Gonna have to look for it.
Well, it's not over there.
Okay, now we have Willy from Free Willy versus Pluto. Oh, Mickey Mouse is Pluto. Well, Willy's more of a whale, right?
Yeah, but he was kind of a pet
He's not
until
a pet.
until Jesse freed him.
Yeah, but he was more like a sea life kind of pet.
Man,
Like,
but he was stuck in that in
he's
the
like, I'm in a little tube."
aquarium. I gotta say Pluto though. Even though Free Willy's one of my favorite
That
animal
is a good
movies, I gotta say Pluto.
I think I watched Free Willy probably like 8 times when it first came out.
I haven't seen it in years.
I haven't seen it since then.
I'd probably watch it now and be like, "This movie is lame."
This movie is weird. Pluto. Yeah, Pluto.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Toto from Wizard of Oz
Oh,
versus Gizmo from Gremlins.
oh no! I love both of them.
Do we need to flip it?
I feel like we need to flip it.
All right, flip the fish.
Bottom.
Oh, Gizmo.
Gizmo. I'm sorry, Toto.
All right.
Okay, now we have over here in the bottom. Oh crap! I dropped my pen. We got Stitch from Lilo and Stitch and Clifford, the big red dog.
I like Stitch.
Clifford's huge.
Yeah, but Stitch is.
No, I mean like literally, he's huge.
Yeah, I know. I like Stitch.
I love
That
Stitch.
movie's great, and I think those movies and then the
Oh, yeah.
animated series. Yeah, I feel like
They like think he's a dog.
yeah, go
Like,
Stitch.
what? He's not a dog.
All right, this one is one of those other movies that I grew up. I watched a lot as a kid, and now I'd probably think would be terrible. And it's Joe from Mighty Joe Young
Oh.
versus Binks from Hocus Pocus.
Zachary Binks.
And that's a tough one. I've got a
Yeah.
cat named Binks.
I love Binks.
Mighty Joe Young was good. It was like a King Kong ripoff.
He was, he was a large gorilla, but like
Yeah.
nobody understood him except for that one lady,
I remember when I was a
Charlize
kid.
Theron.
I remember when I was a kid thinking that was like a true story. Like
When I first saw that movie, that was like the first time I saw Charlize Theron, and I was like, she's hot. It's like, I like girls now.
Ooh. I gotta say Binks just because of the Hocus Pocus movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or movie. I don't think it really has a part in the second one. All right. What do you got?
Okay, over here we got Spike from the Rugrats versus Wilbur from Charlotte's Web. Oh,
Spike.
Wilbur.
Spike.
Wilbur was more of food. He wasn't really a pet. Well, okay, he was a pet towards the little girl, but
Charlotte saved his ass. That
Yeah.
spider saved
yeah,
his
she's
ass.
like, hey, I spelled words for you.
He was
dude."
gonna be on the first breakfast plate in sausage and bacon.
They were like fattening him up.
Yeah.
And she's like, I hope they can read.
I gotta go Spike.
Oh, I love Spike.
Mhm.
Spike's the best.
I got Hedwig from Harry Potter versus Blue from Blue's Clues.
Hedwig's the owl, right?
Yep.
Well, Harrison would hate it if I went against Blue's Clues.
I gotta say
I like Hedwig.
Hedwig. Yeah.
Yeah.
Harrison.
Harrison.
No.
Harry.
Okay. What you got?
Okay. Was it Raja
Mhm.
from Aladdin?
The tiger.
Oh, okay. Versus, is it Git?
Gur. I think is.
Oh.
Hold on. Is that his name? Yeah.
Gur. Oh, from Invader Zim.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta say Raja. I was a Aladdin guy.
Yeah.
Invader Zim was cool, but I think it was kind of like Phineas and Ferb, where it came along
it was
late enough in my childhood where I didn't really get into it.
like I liked it, but I felt like they didn't do enough with the story of it.
Yeah.
They were just like, "Oh, he's an alien," and then they were like, "We ran out of ideas because we don't know what aliens do."
Well, I mean, he was an invader. I mean,
He's
It-
like,
it-
"I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
invade."
I don't know. Raja.
Yeah, Raja.
All right. Babe the Pig versus Blue from Jurassic World. I gotta go Blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
Jurassic World. That's
The Velociraptor that he has
Velociraptor?
trained. Yeah. You
Yeah.
alright with that?
yeah, because it comes in at the end and it saves them, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, we got Polly Parrot. Wait,
Polly from the movie Polly.
I don't remember that one.
Oh. So there's a little girl that has trouble speaking, and her parents get her a parrot, or someone gets her a parrot,
Uh huh.
and it helps her talk, and she's talking with it, not just like mimicking, but they're actually talking and communicating.
Oh.
And then her dad gets tired of hearing her say that the bird said this and the bird said that, and I can't remember the exact reason, but he takes it to like a lab or something like that, and
Oh no.
yeah, and then it fights its way to get out of the animal testing place where it's at, and then finally finds the little girl.
Now I gotta watch it.
You've probably seen it and don't realize it.
I probably have. I probably saw it.
Yeah.
Versus Comet from Full House. Oh.
See, I liked Full House. I grew up on Polly though. I gotta say Polly for
Polly?
myself.
I like Comet.
Spin it.
Okay.
And just go ahead and put mine on there. Ooh, spin
Let's
again.
spin again.
Do 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 do. Right. Ooh,
Yay,
you got
Comet.
it. All right. Wishbone versus Tweety Bird.
Wishbone versus Tweety Bird.
Yeah, Tweety Bird.
A pussycat.
Tweety.
Tweety Bird.
Yeah, Wishbone was cool. It was like informative, but
Yeah,
it
but
was kind of slow and boring, though,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Tweety Bird's classic, man. Everybody knows
Mhm.
Tweety Bird. Okay. Dunstan, right?
Yeah, from Dunstan Checks In.
I don't know that one.
That's the one with the chimpanzee
Oh,
in the hotel.
monkey. Oh. What? I feel like that left out a lot of like incidents that could have happened with that chimpanzee.
Oh man,
Like, oh no,
there's all sorts
someone
of
got their-
havoc and everything.
Some lady got her face ripped off again.
that came out about the same time as Polly, as Free Willy.
They were really coming up with like animals.
Do you remember Andre, the one with the seal?
I think I remember hearing about it.
It was an early '90s type thing too.
Yeah, I don't remember watching it.
Yeah, but a lot of that stuff came out then. But yeah,
Okay, so we got Dunstan versus Scooby Doo.
Dunstan was funny. I remember
Scooby-Doo.
going and seeing it in the theater, but like Scooby Doo's awesome. I eventually will have a Scooby Doo tattoo.
Doo.
All right,
Scooby Dooby Doo.
I have Battle of the Horses here. Hi Ho Silver from the Lone Ranger versus Black Beauty.
Ooh, Black Beauty.
I gotta say Silver.
Silver?
Yeah,
I do like Silver.
Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
Silver. Hi Ho Silver.
Black Beauty was pretty though.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, now we have Mr. Ed versus Bolt.
Mr. Ed was funny, but I liked Bolt. I found that to be I like that movie.
Yeah, I like Bolt too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Mr. Ed. Didn't they do a parody on Chappelle Show where he was like
Chappelle, Family Guy,
they were
Simpsons.
like he was racist.
About I think South Park might have too. Yeah. All right. Even though he's not technically a pet, I guess. Pikachu versus Sylvester.
It's a Pokemon. Versus Sylvester the cat.
Mhm.
Sylvester.
I gotta say Sylvester.
Yeah, I say Sylvester.
I'm-
He's
I
definitely
grew
a
up with
pet.
on Looney Tunes.
Can you really call a Pokemon a pet?
Sure.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Like, can you get it licensed as like an emotional
I
support
don't
animal? This is my emotional support Pokemon. Okay, we got Brian Griffin versus Tornado Zorro. Oh, okay, Tornado from Zorro.
Yeah.
That's
The horse.
the horse.
Yeah. Lots of horses. I gotta say Brian Griffin.
Oh, definitely Brian.
Yeah.
Brian. Brain.
Here is one that you probably don't remember, but there was a movie Pre-Hysteria. And yeah. It's the
Oh, the
miniature
dinosaurs.
dinos from it.
Yeah.
The little miniature dinosaurs.
Yeah, I remember those.
Versus Pinky from Pinky and the Brain.
Oh, Pinky. Oh, yeah, Pinky.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go, Pinky. Narf.
Pinky.
You remember that? You remember the episode where they got reversed and like Pinky was the smart one?
They're like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have Dexter
hmm
from Night at the Museum.
The little monkey.
Yeah. Dexter. And then Nibbler from Futurama. Oh, little nibbler.
Yep.
I love nibbler.
Nibbler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This next one isn't quite a traditional pet. Neither one of these are, I guess. Frankenweenie
Oh,
versus Flubber.
huh. Flubber was like the gel that he
Yeah.
created, and then it's like somehow came to
yeah.
life.
I gotta. Oh, this is a tough.
How did
one.
that come to life? Like,
I don't know. This is a tough one. I almost wish these were on separate sides of the bracket.
Yeah. Well, I feel like Frankenweenie is definitely more of a pet.
Yeah, but Flubber was too. I mean, he had control of it. It had its cage that he put it in.
That it could like totally get out of though.
But it's also a science experiment. Both of them were basically science experiments.
Yeah, they really were.
Let's go Frankenweenie.
Yeah, I say Frankenweenie.
All right.
Okay, so now back up here.
Okay.
We got Petey versus Sven. I say Sven.
Yeah. I'm
He's
alright with
such
that.
a character. He's like way more of a character than Petey.
Yeah. I'm alright with that.
Of course, I mean there's the live action and versus animated.
Okay. My first one on this second round is Lassie versus Faulkner.
Ooh,
I gotta say,
Lassie.
yeah,
That's a dedicated dog, man.
because they
She's
still
so
have.
loyal.
I mean, Lassie's still even in modern day. I mean,
If you see a border collie, that's the first thing you think of, right?
yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh my god,
Kinda.
it's Lassie.
All right.
Oh no, it's just a border collie.
What do you got?
Okay, we got Old Yeller versus Pegasus from Hercules. Pegasus.
Pegasus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pegasus.
Flipper versus Appa. I gotta say Flipper.
Flipper.
Yeah.
Appa's from Avatar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Flipper.
Like I said, I wasn't a huge Avatar person. I just always thought that thing was
It
cool.
was pretty cool.
Flipper. Alrighty.
Okay, we got Dino from the Flintstones, and then Zero from The Night Before Christmas.
Zero. I gotta
Really?
say Zero. Yeah. If you don't agree,
I
give
like
it a spin.
Dino.
Dino. See, you're not even saying it right. You don't like him that much. Jesus.
Ah, I
All
win.
right.
Dino.
All right. Abu from Aladdin versus Elliot from Pete's Dragon.
I say Abu.
Yeah.
It's that
Yep,
little monkey. He just sits there with
That
his little
is
hat.
what I was going to put. All right.
Okay, we got Snoopy versus Pluto. Oh, I like both those dogs.
Snoopy.
Snoopy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Snoopy. Snoopy.
If you asked me tomorrow, I'd probably say Pluto. Like it's a toss up, but Garfield the cat versus Gizmo the gremlin.
Garfield the cat versus Gizmo. Oh, God, I want Gizmo. The little gremlin.
I gotta say
Don't feed
Garfield,
him.
man.
Garfield is a classic pet.
Yeah.
Such a lazy cat.
You alright with Garfield?
Yeah, let's go Garfield.
Garfield. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we got Stitch versus Spike from the Rugrats.
Stitch.
Stitch.
Yeah. I loved Rugrats,
Oh man,
but
I love Rugrats. They're great. I love the dog. He's such a good dog too. But like, Stitch is just hilarious. It's like an outgoing
Mhm.
character.
Binks versus Hedwig. Thackeray Binks versus Hedwig.
I love that cat because it was a boy trapped inside of a cat's body.
So, I mean, is it really a pet? I mean, she took it in as a pet after he,
Yeah. And then he was
after
like,
he
"Oh."
was released from the cat, I guess. That's tough. Hedwig helped Harry in a bunch of different situations, and
Yeah, I feel like Hedwig was definitely a loyal pet.
yeah, but so was Binks. Binks saved their lives.
Yeah.
Let's go Binks.
Yeah, I like
I'm
Binks.
alright with that. that's kind of one of those toss-ups too. I mean, it just okay.
Okay, we have Raja versus Comet.
Raja.
Raja.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like Raja, definitely.
All right, Blue from Jurassic World versus Tweety Bird.
Oh,
Tweety Bird's
Bird.
classic, but Blue's awesome.
Blue was a good pet.
Are you saying Tweety?
I say Tweety.
I say Blue. Spin or
Okay. Dang it, spun the
see
crap
what
out
we
of that one.
get. See what we get.
Hey,
Damn.
it's Tweety. This round's coming up already. Okay,
All right,
we got Scooby Doo versus Bolt.
Scooby Doo.
They're both dogs.
Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo, definitely. Scooby Dooby Doo.
All right, I got Silver from Lone Ranger versus Sylvester. I gotta go Sylvester. I wasn't the biggest Lone Ranger fan, but I grew up on Looney Tunes.
Sylvester. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Okay, now we have Brian Griffin
Brian.
versus Nibbler.
Brian.
Yeah, I like Brian. He's an alcoholic.
Pinky from Pinky and the Brain versus Frankenweenie.
Pinky.
Yeah,
Yeah, Pinky.
I'm alright with that. Okay, that concludes our second round.
Okay, what is this? Sweet 16?
No, we can't use that. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Shh. He did not say that.
It's the
Round of
serenaded-
16.
It's the special 16.
Final countdown.
Okay, so we have
Do.
we got
Okay.
Sven versus Pegasus. Both Disney characters.
I gotta say Pegasus. I
Yeah?
liked Hercules better than I like Frozen.
I watch Frozen like almost every other week. I love Pegasus though. Yeah, Pegasus.
All right. Lassie versus Flipper. Just because we're going to be overloaded with dogs, I think. Actually, not really. I still gotta say Flipper myself.
Really? I
Yeah.
like Lassie.
Let's give her a spin. Hopefully, I got the magic spin. If it lands on you,
Oh, it landed on me again. I'm gonna have another sip of this soda.
Lassie. Okay.
Okay, we have Dino from the Flintstones
Mhm.
versus Snoopy.
Snoopy.
They're both classics.
Snoopy.
Yeah, I like Snoopy.
All right. I've got Abu versus Garfield over here. I've got to say Garfield isn't really a loyal pet. He takes advantage of John.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, that's a cat.
Yeah, true.
That's definitely
true.
a cat.
We are slaves to cats.
Yeah.
Abu though does everything for Aladdin. Steals just to make sure he has something to eat, to have a better life.
My cat. If I wait too long to feed her, like it's on a schedule. But if I wait too long to feed her, she like will eat a bunch of food and then just literally spit it up somewhere, like on my clothes. I'm like,
What are we
why?
doing? Garfield or Abu?
I like Garfield.
See, I like Abu. We're spinning. If it lands you, no, that doesn't count. I want a real spin.
Oh,
Yay!
Jason got one.
About time. All right.
Okay, we have down here, we got Stitch versus Raja.
Stitch.
I love Stitch.
Stitch.
Stitch is just great.
Okay. I've got Binks versus Tweety Bird. I gotta say Binks.
Yeah, I love Binks. It's such a good cat.
Binks did a lot to help them defeat the witches.
Ooh, okay. This is
Oh
tough.
my god.
We got Scooby Doo versus Brian Griffin.
I can't.
Yeah, flip it. Oh, it's top.
Top
oh,
one.
Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo.
Okay. Pick up the fish. Sylvester versus Pinky. I gotta say Pinky.
Pinky?
Yeah,
Pinky.
Pinky was hilarious.
Sylvester had like
here's
what did they call it? A lisp?
here's the problem with Sylvester and Tweety Bird.
Suffer.
The thing is you take them and it's slapstick animation where it's basically like a routine type thing and it's done 100 times over. I mean, there's several other duos.
It's just like Tom and Jerry.
Well, Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
It's like
but my kids love Tom and Jerry.
Pepe and what's her name?
Pepe Le Pew.
Elmer Fudd or Yosemite Sam and Bugs Bunny and Daffy.
Don't forget Speedy Gonzalez.
And
Sylvester. Yeah.
Then you had
the Roadrunner
and Coyote.
Wile E. Coyote.
It's kind of the same thing, whereas Pinky was a different style of comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, we
that
are
was
down.
Also, I feel like that was more for like adults too.
We're headed into our round of 4.
Okay.
Or to get our last
8.
4 in. Yeah.
We're in the 8.
We're in the round of 8.
The extra 8. I don't know. Okay,
right.
We got Pegasus versus Snoopy.
Snoopy, without hesitation. Yeah.
I love Pegasus though.
Spin it.
No, I'll say Snoopy.
Okay.
Yeah, Snoopy's classic. Snoopy.
Lassie versus Abu. That's tough.
Lassie is a really good dog.
Cause I really, yeah.
I say Lassie.
Fuck, spin it.
Okay. Hey, Lassie.
All right. Whatever.
Okay, down here we got Stitch versus Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. Yeah.
I love Stitch, but I love Scooby-Doo.
All right. Binks versus Pinky. I've got to say Binks.
Yeah, Binks. Yeah.
Okay. So we are down to our last 4, and it kind of proves that, dogs and cats are our man's best friends.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we got Snoopy versus Scooby.
And I can't
feel like
call
we
it.
need to flip the fish.
Flip it.
All right, we're gonna go. Oh,
it
literally landed on the towel. Well, let's reflip it.
There we go.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Top. Oh, Snoopy won.
Snoopy.
Ruh-roh. Snoopy won.
All right, Lassie versus Binks. Man, I just. I almost feel like.
I don't know. Well, Binks really had the whole like
supernatural thing.
Yeah.
And really helped.
But
Lassie just seemed like a routine.
Yeah, she's a basic dog.
Yeah. That just every once in a while happened to be able to detect when something was wrong and barked, whereas Binks got in the middle of it and helped save some kids from some crazy ass cannibalistic witches. I gotta say Binks.
Yeah, I love Binks.
Okay, we got Binks versus Snoopy in the final.
Oh, I love Snoopy.
I gotta say Snoopy too. I've got for those of you that don't know, I've got a Snoopy tattoo. My son was born premature, and they gave him a Snoopy stuffed animal that was about the same size as him, and he clung to it. So I gotta say Snoopy myself.
Snoopy.
Okay.
Yep. That's our winner.
Snoopy.
Snoopy
is the best of the best of the best.
Sweet.
In pets. So With that being said, I'll go ahead and tell the stupid turtle story. So I was on kind of like a what'd you say? Almost like a streak of like rescuing turtles. Because the way I had to go to work, I would drive past the Baker Wetlands here in Lawrence, and I would see turtles all the time, and so I'd get. I don't know what happened. We had some technical difficulties, but so
He sat on the button.
I was on a streak of rescuing animals, turtles, specifically turtles, out kind of near the Baker Wetlands that we have here in Lawrence, and yeah, like we were out running errands as a family, and I thought I saw a turtle, and so I circled back around, and it was half an avocado. And so after that, then everyone has made fun of me for rescuing an avocado. And yeah, so yeah, it's going to be stuck with me for the rest of my life. So you know what? Fuck you, Ray, for bringing that up.
We're like, look, Jason, it's an avocado.
Yeah. I did want you to try something. Try these.
What is that?
These are sweet honey nuts.
Sweet honey?
They're good.
Like
Yeah,
honey
it's
mustard or something?
Yeah. I'll try one too. Oh, sorry.
Ah, fuck, it's spicy!
Oh, wrong can.
damn
Ghost
it.
pepper, sorry. Well, I won't be trying that.
Shit.
That's what you get. All right, well, thanks everyone for
Fucking
tuning
ghost
in.
pepper almond. Shit.
Thanks
Ow.
everyone for tuning in, and hope you have a good night.